Nah, boy, it's your boy Logan Sentimental Imaging Entertainment, aka Mr. Don't Ask Me What's in My Cup. Back with another episode of Jockish. Been gone for a couple of days, but we back. We got a few things to go over. We got a couple of games that happened last night. We got last night game of the night, and LaMarcus Aldridge retires. But before we get into all of that, go ahead and run that intro. Let's go. Last night we had just 4 games, but a lot has happened in those 4 games, so let's go ahead and get into it. And the first game we got is the Bucks versus the Hawks. Giannis returns to the Bucks, only putting up 15 points and 5 boards in his 25 minutes played, but Jrue Holiday puts up 23 with 7 assists while holding Trae Young to 15 points and 9 assists. Most of those assists came from Bogdanovic, who was out there scoring 28 on them for the night. But however, the Bucks do end up taking the win, 120 to 109. The funniest thing about this game to me, though, actually came after the game, because like Giannis was talking in his post-game interview or whatever, and then he just kind of like decided to give himself an applause. Check it out.
I'm never gonna make the decision based on my health, and I just gotta listen. And there's gonna be some times that I'm gonna want to play, and then I'm not gonna be allowed to play. So, but at the end of the day, I know what was best for me, and I'm not sure about that. So just gotta listen.
And you were there for every game, I believe. Anything.
Next, we got the Warriors beating the Cavs, man, 119 to 101. Steph comes out and drops 33 on them boys. This team is looking like they could be a problem not only in the play-in games, but also in round 1. Colin Sexton is growing to be the player they hope for him to be, putting up 30 points in the loss. But you know what they say, man, you lose on the boards and you fuck around and lose the whole game. And they definitely lost in the battle of the boards. After that, the Celtics beat up on the LeBron and AD-less Lakers. THT puts up 19 off the bench while Kyle Kuzma does Kyle Kuzma-like things and puts up 13 points. I don't know what's going on with this guy. While Jaylen Brown, on the other hand, he dropped 40 for Boston, shooting at 85% from the field and 60% from 3. It was an all-you-can-eat buffet for that boy out there, and he was out there eating. You know what I'm talking about? He was out there eating. Oh, y'all got fries. Oh, y'all got mashed potatoes. Y'all got shrimp. Y'all got steak. Oh, lobster too. I'm putting all this on my plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that boy was out there getting it. But enough with all that. Y'all already know, man, it gets boring, especially when I'm doing these things at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and get my boy B-Lo in here, and we just going to go through this game of the night, man. Let's go. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for the game of the night. Got my boy B-Lo in here. B-Lo, say what up to the people.
We in here.
We in here. Now, last night's game of the night, man, we got the Sacramento Kings and the Phoenix Suns. Chris Paul moves up the all-time steals list tonight as he takes the number 5 spot, and the Suns win over the Kings 122 to 114. So we definitely got to start this off with a shout out to CP3, you know what I'm saying, for his amazing career accomplishment, you know what I'm saying, straight up. He ended with 13 points and 11 assists with 3 steals. DeAndre Ayton had 26 and 11 boards, while Devin Booker finished the night with 23 points. De'Aaron Fox scores 27 with 8 assists on the night, but it wasn't enough. What do you think happened tonight, B-Lo? What's your assessment of tonight's game or last night's game?
Like I said, I feel like the Suns did a real good job. They have a real good record. I don't like the fact that Crowder is their small forward. Crowder is limited in what he could do. He could shoot threes and play defense, but I need him to go ahead and go to the rim. Sometimes I need him to create off of the dribble, because sometimes they're gonna put him in a point where he's gonna have to create off the dribble in the playoffs, you know. And that's always his downfall every year that he plays in the playoffs with Utah, with Miami, with different teams that's been using him in the rotation. Like, that's my only fear, because other than that, Phoenix is a good team. I just feel like other than that, Booker also as well. We seen it tonight whenever they put a longer defender on him, he was getting his stuff blocked. They was taking the pass from him. You know, he had a couple of turnovers. You know, that's when they had bigger defenders on him. So I just say overall, from this overall game, Sacramento is up and coming. You know, they are up and coming team, but I expect them in next year or so to develop. I like that rookie they do have. I forgot his name, but
Halliburton,
point guard rookie that they did have. Yeah, Halliburton. He's pretty good. Like, yeah, Halliburton. He's good. He's taking threes, nice dribble. Like, I feel like he's gonna be a next starter we're gonna have to look out for in the future. You know. Other than that, De'Aaron Fox. He's De'Aaron Fox. You know. I feel like he need to go ahead and take some more shots from the outside, but to open up his game a little bit more, because he has to paint all day.
I mean, he did shoot from the outside. He missed all 4 up.
I know. That's why I'm like, you gotta get more consistent. You can't just be off and on some nights. That's why they haven't been seen it not to be like that. But things that they shut down, you can't keep going to the paint all day like John Wall. John Wall finally got a jump shot too now. See, so.
Yeah, got to keep the defense guessing at some point in time. So. You know, that's the problem with them. But I think it's just crazy how efficient this team in the Suns is. This team is just shooting crazy. Like, what is that team field goal percentage was 56%? Like, that's really good for a team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole team. Like, you know, I mean, you got multiple people shooting over 50%. Well over 50% too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was up
there. That ain't much credit to Sacramento. Sacramento they're not the best on defense, you know?
I mean, yeah, true, but at the same time, you know what I mean, they still got to get their shots. They all NBA players at the end of the day. They all getting the check, and these boys still got to get their shots up.
The game they beat Miami, I'll give them credit, because Miami has good defense, you know, and they still scored 100.
I mean, if you ask me, I still feel like, just because of kind of what you just said about how bad the defense is on the Kings, like, I feel like, considering where they are on, you know what I'm saying, on the leaderboards as far as the Suns, this game shouldn't have been as close as it was. Yeah, like, you know me, I feel like good teams need to do that.
The Kings have a good offense. Their offense is good.
I mean, but
when they hit threes, you know, Hill
But that's the problem that I'm saying is, like, you know, when it comes down to playoff times, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't defend, it don't matter how much you score. Because even the teams that don't score the most, the teams who win it don't never be the team that scores the most all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got the Warriors, but, you know, usually they're a great and even then they were still a great defensive team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just got to have good defense, man, you know. But you know, either way though, who do you have as player of the game though?
I'll say Aiden. With the blocks, rebounds, and assists, and scoring. He really showed me he has.
Well, he didn't have no assists. He had 1 block and he ain't had no assists. But I do give it to him though. I definitely agree, because he scored 26 and 11 rebounds, but like I said, he was shooting 91% from the field. I mean, 91% from the field, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like I said, he shot 91%. Bridges shot 71%. You got Payne off the bench with 57%. You got Carter off the bench with 83%. You got Craig shooting 60%. And then you got Saric, Paul, just them two shooting 50, and everybody else is, you know, pretty much 40% except Johnson. Johnson didn't shoot that good. But yeah, man, that I don't know, man. That team was they're like I said, they're a good team, man. But I don't know. I
Their
don't
bench
see
has to be
them.
better. They have to get a better bench.
Definitely need some help off the bench, and I do not see them. You know, I don't see them making too much of a push in the playoffs. Like, I actually feel like the top two teams have a high chance in the West, on the West. The top two teams in the West have a high probability of running into a team that can cause them problems in round one of the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just round one. So, I mean, I don't know, man. We're gonna see what happens with them, but
They're gonna probably have to play Dallas in round one.
nah, Dallas finna move up to number 6.
Now if they keep losing.
Keep losing. We just won. We one game away. We're on a winning streak. What are you talking about?
Or you did win yesterday.
This guy here. Yeah. You remember they won yesterday when we were sitting there watching it and you was talking about, oh, they not going to win. Luka only got like 4 points at the half and I told you he was going to end with 20 something. He definitely ended the game with like 20 something. He definitely made the game come back. They definitely won. Exactly what I told you what was going to happen. Exactly happened. A lucky shot. You can call it a lucky shot all you want to. It was all net. You can't prove that to be luck. You can only call bank shots luck. You can't prove that to be luck when it's nothing but net and it's from the 3-point line. Yeah, nah, he said that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna study. He did say that himself. I'm just saying. Though.
You see his face on the court, like, oh.
But that was the basketball guys because that's how cold he is. They had to let it go in. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. It happens that all the greats got lucky shots. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell me that shot where Jordan spent the round and did the layup like this. Like
that's skill. He practiced that.
Okay, well, and Luka practiced 3-pointers all day, so it don't matter where he leaned.
I like that.
It don't matter where he and just like Jordan, not like that. Where he was when he turned around and did that, he never did that before again. It was not like that. That's one play. That's the reason why I take his highlights. He had plenty of opportunity. He shot other shit. You know what I'm saying? This just goes to show what I was talking you about when I was telling you that Luka got more moves. You just got to see it because he got full body control, bro. It's your moves are all predicated on your body control, and his body control is it whether he gets bumped, whether he's leaning, whether he's falling. He knows how to get it to where it's gonna get to that rim. You know what I'm saying? It went there and went in. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's going to the rim, he ain't airballing these shots. It wasn't a clank. That was just it didn't even touch anything. It was straight through. But anyway, switching topics, man. Let's get on to another topic that I thought was worth talking about. LaMarcus Aldridge announces his retirement. Shouts out to LaMarcus, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get better and feel better, man. Had to announce his early retirement at year 16 due to heart problems, man. We don't wish that on nobody. We don't wish anything bad on nobody.
Just came back. I ain't want to see that, but
yeah.
Take care of you and your family, man.
Man, yeah, exactly, man. Do what you gotta do. Take care of the fam, like he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, because hey, man, it's more out there than just basketball. So, you know what I'm saying? Go do what you got to do, man. Take care of your peoples. You know what I mean? But speaking of, though, do you feel LaMarcus? I hate to, if this goes south, but just know we got respect for you, LaMarcus. What we about to talk about now. You might hear something you don't want to hear. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But do you feel LaMarcus Aldridge is a Hall of Famer?
Hard to say. I don't know. He was an all-star superstar, but I don't think he fits the criteria.
You don't think he fits the criteria, and why would that be? What would make someone of his size and position fit the criteria?
I feel like he carried anybody.
You don't feel like he carried anybody?
I feel like he carried the team.
He pretty much carried Portland until Dame got there.
Yeah, but Oh, he
Man,
wasn't
I
enough
don't
of a
know.
good enough, enough of threat.
I don't think that should make a difference how many role players are in the Hall of Famer. I mean, the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
feel like he. Why give it to you then? Why give you the Hall of Fame? We don't let. We shouldn't. This should be the year that they stop giving people easy access to the NBA Hall of Fame. You know how hard it is to get into the NFL Hall of Fame,
well, the NFL Hall of
or
Fame is
the
different.
baseball Hall of Fame. Like this is the sacred grounds. You should. Everybody shouldn't. Like,
But I wouldn't even though they say it's easy, it's not like every player gets in there. You see what I'm
shit,
saying?
damn there.
I don't think every player gets in
You
there.
can average.
But,
It seems like you can average 15 points a game.
well, he averages 19, so he
Yeah,
deserves it.
see?
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't too much.
Like he
ain't too
averages
far away.
19 and 8. You know what I'm saying? 19 and 8. There's like if you every team wants a power forward or center that's gonna give you 19 and 8. You know what I'm saying? There's not a team out there who wouldn't take that.
So,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
Does that deserve a Hall of Fame vote because you average it?
Well, I mean, considering the fact that he's a five-time All-Star, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, he's a 5-time All-NBA. He's a 7-time All-Star. Those two right there, that right there, you know what I'm saying? Like that plus, like I said, averaging 19 and 8, you know what I'm saying? 81% from the free throw as a big man, you know what I mean? And shooting at 49 to 50% from the field. Like, I mean, I do think that's warranted. I'm not saying first ballot. I'm not saying first ballot.
Harold's been averaging the last couple of years. 20
Last
points a
couple of
game.
years, this is his career. This is his career.
But Harold's
This
been
is his
averaging 20.
career.
But I'm just saying, what if his average was it? Harold's going to keep getting better. His career's not over.
How many All-Stars does he have?
But he's going to start. He's going to if he goes to another team, he's going to get some more All-Stars.
Well, if he can get 7 All-Stars and 5 All-NBAs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that now, All-NBA, when you got 5 of them things,
Yeah.
and 7 All-Star appearances, that's a big deal, bro. And then you got to remember, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way I see it, because this is how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had a stretch where you were considered top 3 to 5 in your position, I mean, and you got all these All-Star appearances, all these All-NBAs. I mean, clearly he was top 3 in his position at least 5 times by the NBA standards. You know what I'm saying? Not even just hearsay, because they gave him 5-time NBA. You know what I mean? 7-time All-Star. Like, so clearly, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people. I just feel like because there's so many people who are in there, and, you know, like regardless of what, because in the end of it all, if Brooklyn loses and don't win the championship, they're gonna say because, you know, they didn't have Aldridge. That's how I feel. People are gonna say because they didn't have Aldridge. You know what I mean? Like if they'd had him, it probably would have made a whole difference. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, let's say he did stay and he played with them and they won a ring, then he'd also have a ring. You know what I mean? Like, and then even when he was getting out, like even when he was, I don't know, man. I just feel like there's a big argument that could be made because of so many other players. Like you said, they do let a lot of people in. I'm not saying he's first ballot, but I do think that there's a good argument to be made that LaMarcus Aldridge should be, you know, Hall of Famer, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's respected that way by his peers. As soon as he announced his retirement, minutes later, Dame Lillard talking about retire his jersey in Portland. He ain't even played there in like 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. Like that, all that got to count for something. Being a great teammate, being a great person for the league, you know what I'm saying? Not causing any problems and putting up these numbers and getting these awards he got. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, championship, a Hall of Fame don't equal championship all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of reason why a lot of those people who do get in is because they were on championship teams. You know what I mean? Like he he had to work. He was the top dog on 2 different teams already, from when he was in Portland, and then Dame came, and then he moved to San Antonio, and eventually he became the guy there too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, and then once even though it was short lived, when he came out in Brooklyn, like, come on, man, he looked really good. Like, I didn't think he was gonna just necessarily come out there and start, but as soon as they put him in his first game, it's like, oh, that's a starter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, I don't know, man. Put it down in the comments. What y'all think? Is Marcus Aldridge a Hall of Famer? Let us know. You let us know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say it is on the fence, so I understand people feeling how they feel, but I think because just of how the NBA is, I think he should make it. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But yeah, man, we appreciate it, man. We're just going to end that one right here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to our day ones, man. We appreciate y'all for checking out each and every last one of our videos. You know what I'm saying? Cinemainimagery.com. Link is in the description. Twitter, Instagram, all that link is in the description. Need something for Microsoft, need something for Bose. Y'all already know what to do, man. Check the links down there. Hey, B-Lo, you got anything to say to the people on the way out the door?
Take care of one another.
Right on, man. Take care of one another and take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Self-care is, I ain't gonna say it's the best care, but I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel better when I do stuff for others. You know what I'm saying?
For others as well. And y'all see that. Y'all seen what we do. You know?
Yeah, y'all. Matter of fact, y'all know. Y'all done met us out there. Y'all done seen us out there, man. Go ahead, man. Especially y'all done seen us, man. We almost up to 100 subscribers. Y'all already know what that means. You know what I'm saying? You get to find out what's in the kids up. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, man, like I said, shouts out, man. You know what I mean? Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm blowing them out the big one.